We here at Bobchat like to think we help shape our nation's youth. But unless you want your children to grow up like us, we suggest only listening with other inebriated adults.
Bob!
Bob! Bob!
Bob!
Bobby!
Bob!
It's Bobchat, baby.
And we're just sitting here cranking a few beers, hacking a couple darts, and shooting the shit, you know?
This episode of Bobchat is sponsored by another great local artist right here in London, Ontario. Dave Schultz has been tattooing in downtown London at Hangar 18 Tattoos for the last 15 years. Specializing in custom bold work from traditional to realism, he does it all. It's a fun and friendly environment with more energy than you can shake a stick at. The quality and positive experience will speak for itself. Hangar 18 Tattoos, where they care a lot. Make sure you check out Dave on his Instagram at DaveFNSchultz. That's DaveFNSchultz. And also check him out on Facebook at Dave Schultz Tattoos. Give him a share, give him a like, and give him a follow. Alrighty, and welcome to another episode of the Bobchat. I am your host, Bino Barbarino. I'm here today with two really special guys in my life. One of them is not more special than the other. They are both equally as special.
No, I think we can agree. There's one that you like more.
We've got my co-host with the most, Matt, is here.
Hold on a second. Yeah, no. Applause later, guys. Okay. Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah. Awesome.
And we also have our very good friend, Nick Charlebois, is in the building. Hello, Nick. How are you?
Sorry, I just saw a tumbleweed go across the room. No one cares.
So what's going on with you guys? How have you been? Good to see you.
Good.
It's been a little bit.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, this crazy, busy world we live in.
Yeah,
we did the bracket one the last episode. That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I want to do more brackets.
we're definitely going to be doing more brackets.
This one is not interactive. This one's a normal.
Yeah, this is a normal.
You can interact with the comments.
We actually, I was going to fire this joint up. Do you guys want to get high with me, or?
No, I'm okay.
No, I'm good.
Okay,
I got my Mountain Dew.
I'm going to be honest
I got
with
my
you.
Red Bull.
Dude, okay, seriously, people that don't smoke weed impress the fuck out of me. Like, you're just happy to be here? Like, you're just happy to be here. Cool.
Except, Matt has his Red Bull. I have
You
a
know
Mountain
what,
Dew.
Bob? I do take drugs intravenously, and it's called fucking life.
I
I take
marijuana.
intravenous life every morning.
I also put a vein in me every once in a while, but I'm donating blood.
Oh, nice. Way to save a life.
That shit gets me so high.
Yeah, I mean, I've been thinking about a lot of stuff lately. I've been making a lot of notes. I've been waiting for a great episode, which I think we're going to have today with you guys being here. I'm just going to give you a shot out of a cannon. Boom, right away. Okay? What historic figure would you want, if you had to be haunted by a ghost, and it had to be a famous historical person, who would it be? Let's just say not historical. Any deceased famous person. You had to be haunted by them. Who would you pick? Tough, right?
Wow.
The ghost from Big Mouth.
No, you have to pick a real person.
Nick Kroll.
Is he dead?
No,
He could be.
He will be one day.
Okay, so pick a famous person that's deceased, and that is now the ghost that's going to haunt you for the rest of your life.
Okay, see, I would want to pick somebody that's going to be fun, not somebody too depressing. Like, I immediately went for, like, Kurt Cobain, but that guy would be a fucking drag all the time.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. Genius, artist, and everything, but he had some issues
He'd be like, yo, go
that they weren't medically able to diagnose
score
back
some heroin.
Go to the store and buy me a gun.
Yeah, he said he didn't have a gun. That was a lie. Just another quick thing too. It's like anytime somebody's haunted by a ghost, it's always like from the 1800s. It's like, why is it always from the 1800s? Imagine having a ghost where it's like, skirt, it's Britney, bitch.
Yeah, or fuck any like current rapper.
Yeah.
You just walk into a room and they'd be like, "Squirt."
I'm like, oh god, please stop. Just end it now.
You walk into a room and hear, bruh, bruh, bruh.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop.
Hold up.
That's the sound of
It's
the
a chopper.
police.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
It's a chopper.
It's a chopper.
Okay, so who do you guys think? Who would you want to be, Nick? Who would you want to be haunted by if you had to pick a famous person to be haunted by?
Neil Peart.
Neil Peart?
Oh, I'll get some Neil Peart
Just
all
like
up in your
you just be walking
specter.
around, you hear the drums,
Yeah.
and you hear different beats.
Yeah, it's not just the ghost of Neil Peart. It's not just the ghost of Neil Peart. It's his 32-piece drum set.
Honestly, though, this brings me back, Neil Peart, the Holy Triumvirate, the movie adaptation of the book, Ready Player One.
Oh.
The book has like an entire section on how the guy that threw the contest was obsessed with Rush. And there's a whole part of the contest that's based around Rush.
Really?
Not even
And
in
it's
the movie.
not even in the movie a little bit.
What? I didn't know that was a book first. Well, way to just rip off the book and leave out Neil Peart, Steven Spielberg. Fuck you.
Sorry, there's one person in that movie that's wearing a Rush t-shirt, and that is the extent.
Wow.
But also, Steven Spielberg said that he didn't want it, like, because the book,
Yeah.
Ready Player One, is like a Steven Spielberg fucking jerk-off fest. Like, it's like, if I didn't know any better, I'd say Steven Spielberg wrote it himself. So he was like, he said in an interview that he didn't want to seem like he was fluffing his own ego.
Oh, okay. That's fair. Okay, so next I'm going to go with, he wants to be haunted by Neil Peart and his ridiculous drum set, which is, how many pieces is it?
Probably 32.
It's about 32, yeah. It's a solid number.
He uses 4.
He's
The
got
wonders he can do with 4.
he's got a swivel stool, okay? What about you, Matt? What deceased famous person would you want to be haunted by? Any dead
Famous
person.
dead person.
Yeah.
I can't even really think of, like, one famous dead person.
That you'd want. It could be historical. It could be anybody.
I mean, if I'm going for, like, the sake of comedy, it'd be cool to have, like...
It's always for comedy on Bobchat.
It's always for comedy. End of his life, going a little bit crazy, like Ronald Reagan.
What? Really?
Yeah, Reagan smash.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Just around, like, everybody be sitting around smoking weed, and then you just have fucking spectral Reagan leaving a slime trail Reaganness around.
Amazing. Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Oh fuck! Who would I want? You know what the thing about this is, and everybody knows this. I get super high, and I don't think about my answer to the question before I ask it. Fuck, who would I want, man? Honestly, that's tough. I don't know. Maybe like Bob Marley would be cool. He'd be like, "Yeah, man, roll another spliff." I'd be like, "Don't worry, Bob, it's on the way."
And you guys have the same name, so you wouldn't get confused.
Yeah. Who are you talking to, Bob? Okay then, Bob.
Right.
Yeah, no, it'd be cool, but like I'm not a big soccer guy. He'd probably want to play soccer a lot. I'd be like, no,
Bob Marley
let's
into soccer?
yeah, I'm like, let's just get high and just jam out, listen to reggae.
Let's go hang with Nick and see what Neil Peart's up to.
Yeah, yeah.
Now I have to find a musician. Okay, I change it back to Cobain. I change it back to Kurt Cobain.
So I know Matt's aware. Nick, did you know that it was my birthday? A little bit while ago.
I recall seeing and wishing you a happy birthday.
Yeah, I remember you did that too. I just wanted to check, see if you remember.
I felt bad because I was super busy, but I did wish you a happy birthday.
I always call you on your birthday.
You always call me, and you know what? Honestly, it's the sweetest thing because
that's
nobody does that. I was laying on my couch because I get to do whatever the fuck I want on my birthday.
Fuck yeah, you do.
Because like my birthday falls like 10 days before the anniversary of my dad.
Yeah.
So that's like August is my me month.
It's no, and that's understandable for sure.
So it's just like my
Me month.
So yeah, I was just lying on the couch watching TV, and then my phone rang, and I was like, "Oh, it's Bob," and he's like, "Hey, buddy, happy birthday!" And I was like, "You are the sweetest man alive."
And then I'm always like, "Okay, love you," and then
Yeah.
Sandra's like, "Did Bob just say he loved you?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Yeah."
I was like, he always says he loves you.
Yeah, because I know-
And then if you don't, he's like, he'll message you and he'll say it back.
Say it
God
back.
God forbid that I never see you again.
Hey, you know what? I'm a heteropositive male, and I can say I love you to another man.
Hell yeah.
To another beautiful bearded man.
Hell yeah. Let's you know what? Men's emotions, it's 2020, guys. And actually, speaking of 2020 and my birthday, tech guy, Nick, you're aware of tech guy. Yes.
The lure of tech.
The lure of tech guy.
Tech guy's lure. That's his new cologne. It's coming out.
Yeah.
The lure of tech guy.
So I just turned 28, and he sent me a message. He's like,
You old as fuck.
He's whatever. You want to talk about how old we are, Matt? He said to me, he's like, congratulations. He's like, you made it through 27 in 2020. He's like, that's an accomplishment.
Yep.
I was like,
Everybody
right?
should get a badge on their
honor.
on their sash, their Boy Scout sash. For surviving 2020.
I need a badge for helping an elderly man. Matt, can I walk you across the street?
Wow, shots fired.
I'm just kidding.
So I live like 10 houses away from here. I'm just gonna go.
I'll give you a ride. Don't worry.
Okay, great. 9-minute episode. Thanks, guys.
Cool. Super quick one, guys. Super quick one.
Okay, here's Nick, you listened to episode 20 with me and Matt,
I do.
and he was telling us all about this guy that he works with, and he asked him like ridiculous questions like, dick's fingers or ball toes, right?
Yep.
So here's a good one for you, Matt, and I want you to take this to your guy at work and see what he thinks as well. Okay, you have to give up one of these things, either brushing your teeth or wiping your ass.
Oh.
What are you giving up? Right? Silence. Radio silence.
Well, I have a plan. I've game planned it already. I know what I'm doing.
Okay, so what
Step 1, only ever shit at home.
Well, yeah, but you can't wipe your ass.
Yeah, step 2, buy a bidet. It doesn't say anything about toweling off your ass.
There's something about hopping in the shower and going to...
Yeah, it says, like specifically the use of toilet paper.
It's like, oh god, I have diarrhea. I had 7 showers today. Okay,
Why is
Your
the
tub
water
is
bill so
your
high?
tub is never clean.
no, it's disgusting. Get the bleach.
Yeah, no, I like Matt's plan. Poop at home.
Poop at home, bidet.
Bidet.
I don't like honestly.
What are you gonna
Give
do?
me a shower.
So what? Are you never gonna travel anywhere? Or what are you gonna do when you're?
Travel near a lake.
Yeah, what are you doing out there? I'm just pooping.
Water's warm.
You just travel with a lot of moist towelettes.
Honestly, like they're both disgusting either
Yeah.
way. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep brushing my teeth as well. I think we're all on the same page here. You know, it's like my girlfriend wants to kiss me on the mouth, not my butthole. So
I mean, I've never seen the proof of that. She has never explicitly said that herself.
oh my god.
I always say, if you want to kiss me on my butthole, you have to find it. I have a hairy ass.
Yeah, it's like a
The Sarlacc
forest.
pit.
Sorry, like,
Sick
and you know what?
reference. Sick reference to ROTJ.
Boba's not there to help you get there, guys.
You're gonna need more than the jetpack to get out of this one.
Wowzers.
Do you guys want to say something cool before I ask you more ridiculous questions, or
Do you want to say something cool?
what do you got?
Man.
Tell me something cool, Nick. What has been going on with you? Actually, guys, so Bobchat Nation, Bobchat fans, Nick Charlebois, current guest, great guy.
Current guest.
Me.
This guy right here.
So he's actually taken it upon himself and his friend to start another pretty great podcast from the sounds of it. Nick, did you want to
Yeah.
elaborate a little bit on that?
Yeah, sure. My buddy Melvin Murray.
Wow, that sounds like a porno name. Melvin Murray.
Rockstar name. Rockstar name.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
I mean, he is the drummer in Texas King.
Oh, yeah.
So he kind of is a rock star.
Yeah, local band here from
Yeah.
London, Ontario. Super great.
Yeah, he approached me a few months ago about this little project he had, and I really loved it, and we kind of elaborated more and more, and yeah, we've launched a podcast called Rhythm and Love.
Oh.
You can check us out at rhythmandlove.com.
Ooh,
Rhythm
you got
Love
a
on the
domain.
socials and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're pretty much, the premise of it is we both love live music,
Yep.
and we know how much work it takes to put on a show, and there's so many careers and paths people can take, whether or not more than just musician. Like there's promoters,
Yep.
there's lighting directors, there's radio DJs, there's
Roadie.
photographers,
Roadie. I was just going to say
there's
roadie.
roadies, there's so many
Or
atmospheres.
groupies.
There's that. We can find a group.
Is that a career path?
Yeah, pretty much. You follow the band around.
I feel like that's a Band-Aid.
Oh, sick reference. Classic movie.
I'm surprised it wasn't on a list somewhere.
On the bracket episode? Yeah, it should have been. It should have been. Almost Famous classic. So that's cool, though. That's awesome.
Yeah, so we've had a couple episodes released so far. We've filmed some really cool drum videos and everything, and yeah, we're having a blast with it, so see how it goes.
Awesome, man. Yeah, well, I'm glad you can still make time for the little people here at Bobchat. I really.
You know, I'll get Melvin on Bobchat. We'll be a part
let's
of
get
this
Melvin
show.
on Bobchat.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we will. Awesome. Speaking of shows, did you guys see that there's a new season of Prison Break coming out? Like
It's already out.
Yeah, they might as
My
well.
friend.
They might as well have just served their initial sentences. They would have been out by now.
Wait, there's another Prison Break coming?
Yeah, there's a season. There's a season 6 of Prison Break coming out. Why
No.
Why did you just serve your
It's
sentence?
not
You would have been
coming
out by
it's
now.
out.
Are they out of the jail? They would have been out by now. They
It's
just
not
served
about
it.
that. Okay, so do you guys know what happened at the end of Prison Break? Because I watched that fucking shit religiously.
Wow, I'm just trying to make a joke, but fine, Matt. Drop some knowledge on us.
Drop some knowledge. So they broke out.
Dropping it.
They broke out of Fox River. They got away. Then they got thrown in.
I've never watched it, so this means nothing to me.
Then they got thrown into another prison that they had to get out of.
Oh, God.
In a foreign country.
In a
though,
foreign
this time.
country. Is basically the whole story of it is a prison where there's no prison guards. It's run by gangs. They just drop you in there and they airdrop food, and it's a hierarchy of power. Yada yada yada. Whatever. So basically, it comes down to they can clear their names, so they have to do like one thing, and then the main character, spoiler alert, Michael ends up killing himself to save his girlfriend / wife, Sarah Tancredi. Oh, God, I fucking know these names on lockdown.
Okay,
I'm
that's
so
amazing.
impressed right now. You're like Fox River. I'm like, yeah.
God,
Sarah-
it means nothing to me.
Sarah Tancredi, and he ends up blowing himself up and die. But they all get their names cleared. Yada yada yada.
Okay.
But then, dun dun dun. Turns out Michael Schofield is not dead. He's in another prison under an assumed name, and now it's reversed, and now his brother Lincoln Burrows has to break Michael out.
Oh my!
Names.
I'm so glad we started
So
talking.
going home and watching Prison Break.
I started rewatching it.
It's very lucrative.
Honestly,
it sounds very lucrative.
It is.
I loved the first season. I loved season 2.
Because after season two, that's when they're out.
Yeah.
And that's when you have to start suspending disbelief.
Yeah. And then season 3 happened.
Is this
and I was
believable?
Like, huh? And then
Like
season 4
Michael
happened.
Schofield is a genius, and he's got the whole thing is that he's got a full body shirt tattoo, wrist to fucking belly button, and it's all this design tattoo that tells him how to break out of prison.
Okay, well that's cool.
It's a hidden in tattoos.
So it was
Bob.
a very early 2000 show.
Yeah.
But it was so good.
I'm so glad I brought Prison Break up.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's
I love
another
that you tried to
season.
make a
That's
joke
great.
about it, not knowing anything about it.
I know, right?
Can we also
And
talk
Welcome to
about?
Bobchat.
Can we also talk about how season 3 of Star Trek Discovery started last night? Is
Oh,
that
God,
something we
we're
can
not
talk
gonna
about?
we're not going to talk about that.
What about Dexter coming back?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
Another one that Bob hasn't watched, but man, I have. So
Yeah.
we're going to talk
Yeah, let's
about
keep
it.
talking about Dexter.
No, let's not talk about that. You guys saw how we have shirts out now? We have Bobchat shirts coming.
You're rocking one right now.
The swag is on the way. And actually, earlier it was funny. We were talking about. I was like, "We're gonna get Bobchat condoms," and Matt's like, "Yeah, yeah." They're like normal people. It just said, "Was it safe for
No,
normal?"
I said it's on the side of it. It says it's Bobchat baby, but for the average gentleman, it says AB. Just IABY.
Okay, so here's a $1 million idea. Are you ready for this? What if condoms had temporary tattoos on the inside of them? So after you took it off,
heard this somewhere.
Yeah, after you take it off, you got a dinosaur on your dick. Boom, take my money. What do you think? We could do Bobchat baby on the inside, and then it's a temporary tattoo. You roll that thing off, and it's like now your dick says it's Bobchat baby. Quality content. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Silence.
Really appreciate you stopping by.
It sounds like I heard another thing
Should I
about
go?
condoms recently.
Should I go on Dragon's Den or what?
Temporary tattoo condoms.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think a better idea is a condom that has a lubricant that reacts to STDs and it dyes your dick a color if you have an STD.
That's a good idea. They've actually relatable to that. They made straws now that change colors when they're put into drinks that are
Yes, I heard about that.
that are mixed with like date rape drugs and stuff.
I got
yeah.
roofied
Yeah,
once.
but are they plastic straws?
You got roofied ones?
I think I told this story on Bobchat before. I don't remember.
did
I
you?
was when I was bouncing.
Oh, I think you might have. Do you want to tell us again?
Yeah, real quick.
Let's roofie the bouncer, guys.
So I was bouncing at the Salt Lounge, which no longer exists.
R.I.P.
It was a
R.I.P.D.
pretty awesome rock bar, but it was pretty hardcore place. It was affectionately called the Assault Lounge because the bouncers were known to be a little aggressive.
Is that you mean Matt was?
I
known to
was
be a
not an
little-
aggressive.
No, you're just
No.
a big teddy bear.
I am. I can throw
So
down what I
off-D.
needed to do. So I was
you so hard.
my station was outside the women's washroom. So the women's washroom, you went down a little corridor, And there was
of course, outside the women's washroom.
there was a mirror. We had a mirror up on the wall.
Oh, there was a mirror.
Just
too.
listen. There was a mirror that we could see into the
Into the washroom?
No, just to the sinks.
Okay.
So we couldn't
Oh,
see
so
the
if you
stalls.
saw a cat fight, you could like.
Yes, we
get
could go in there. Well, we had a female bouncer.
Everybody does drugs in the back of the toilet.
Yeah,
anyways.
not at the Salt Lounge you didn't, because you got an example made of you if you were fucking caught. Because the Salt Lounge used to be called the 8-Ball on King.
What?
Yeah, so it was known for... It was
for
a pool hall, and it was known for coke. So I was standing outside the women's washroom, and I had my drink in my bouncer cup up on the ledge where the women put all their drinks. And then something happened in the men's washroom. I had to run over there, and I had to help my buddy take a guy who was caught doing coke in that bathroom out.
Okay.
So me and my buddy Clay at the time, rest in peace Clay, was helping this guy out the front door.
Yeah. Helping him
towards
very
the front
aggressively.
door. As you're walking, if you catch him doing drugs, you let everybody know what he was doing. So we're walking through the whole bar, we're yelling, "You don't do fucking coke in our bathroom!" You bounce him off of a table, bounce him off of a wall.
Wow,
throw him down the
really?
front.
I'm not aggressive. I'm a teddy bear. Bounce him off the table. Bounce him off the fucking wall.
I'm so glad we're friends.
Then I go back.
Stab him with a knife.
I go back. My drink is there. I could keep drinking my drink. It was like I used to drink Sprite and grenadine.
Ooh,
otherwise known as the Shirley Temple.
out of a brandy glass.
I don't want to ruin the illusion.
I don't want to ruin the illusion. We weren't allowed to drink on the job. So,
Well, yeah, obviously.
So I would go
I
back.
tried to do that
I
on my
finished-
work. They're like, Bob, you can't operate heavy machanery drunk. I'm like, wow.
My Celic,
Says you.
My Celic
show
runs
you.
better when I'm drunk.
Yeah, I'll show you. Actually, I have something funny I'll tell you about after you're done your story.
So yeah, I go back and I have to like check everything out. Everything's good. I take my drink and I start drinking it. I'm doing my rounds and I start getting real fucking dizzy, like real dizzy. And at the time, I believe the female bouncer was my girlfriend.
What? Oh, you don't know?
I can't remember who I was seeing at the time, but I believe it was this female bouncer. Yeah, so it was either
Just swimming in it. Eh?
it was either her or it was Ethan's mom, one or the other. I don't remember who.
That's why you don't let your son listen to the show. Being a parent's tough.
So then I go out onto the patio and I sit down on a picnic table and I start getting real woozy, and they're like, I think you might have gotten like dosed, you got roofied or something. And then I remember getting into my car and I remember bits and pieces of the car ride home, and then I don't remember anything until the fucking next morning.
Oh, Jesus.
I woke up and I checked my butt. I was good.
I checked my butt.
Nobody stuck anything in it.
Oh, my God.
And yeah, that was the story of when I got roofied at the Soul Lounge.
Wow, that's crazy. Just kind of off of what you said, because you are a dad, right?
Can confirm.
Can confirm.
13 years old and like just chocked full of attitude.
So I've got a question for you, and then I have a question for Nick, which is totally unrelatable to anything dad. But
he's got Chewy.
Yeah, he has a dog. That's fair. Yeah, he's a puppy daddy.
Yeah.
Fur daddy. He's my little fur daddy.
My little fur daddy. So now, Matt, as a dad, do you wish that other dads would take number one dad T-shirts seriously? Like, if you were walking down the street and you saw a guy with a number,
we'd have to throw down.
You'd have to fight, right?
We'd have to fight him.
And
you know, I would go one step further, because chances are, if I come across another dad wearing a number one dad T-shirt, I'm going to be bigger than him. Like, there's just odds are I'm gonna be bigger than he is. I'm 6'3". I'm 240 pounds. 340 pounds. Sorry, I wish I was 240. Oh, I'd be fucking cut out of marble if I was 240. Fuck.
A David over here.
I would hope that he has a kid around my age. Because if you've got a number one, just listen.
What,
just
your
listen.
age?
No, sorry, a kid around my kid's age.
Okay.
A kid around my kid's age.
You're going to beat up a grandma.
Ethan, you're fighting this kid.
No,
while
no,
I fight
no.
his dad.
No, just listen. Because I go like this. He's got a number one dad
Listen,
shirt.
Bob. Listen. You are a dad.
Listen. He has a number one dad shirt. I have a number one dad shirt.
Yeah, you got to fight.
I would stop. I would look at that kid and I'd be like, you're going to have to fucking buy your dad a number two dad shirt, because I'm going to kick the shit out of him. And then I would stomp his dad's ass and make him watch while my son cheered me on.
Fucking amazing. Yeah, kick his ass, Dad.
I would honestly make sure I carried around a number two dad shirt with me, just so I could fucking throw it at him when I was done. Like, put that shit on, bitch.
Yeah, I keep it in the trunk of my car just in case. And you're like, you throw it at him, but you're still like trying to be like, oh, hope you're a large. Yeah, fuck you. Oh, that's good. Okay, so here's a question for you, Nick, because obviously we know that you are a. Hold on, I'm gonna start.
A male.
No, obviously,
Not a dad.
obviously we know. Okay, so Nick is a big music fan. Obviously, he does a lot of filming of bands, and he loves. If you guys have listened to the past episodes with him, you know that he loves filming concerts, going to live shows, that kind of thing.
Currently rocking a 9 Inch Nails hoodie.
Pretty much, yeah. So he's legit.
But he's always rocking his 9 Inch Nails hoodie.
Or metric.
Or metric. 9 Inch Nails or metric.
You tell me he doesn't look good in it, because he
looks good
fucking
in it.
does.
He looks so good in it.
I got you, Nick.
He looks so good in it, and I noticed not too long ago, before his birthday, that his sweater was looking a little worse for wear.
Did you buy him a new one?
No, I went online to try and find this exact 9 Inch Nails hoodie. People want an arm and a fucking leg for it.
Oh, dude, what year? What vintage year is that?
This is a 2013 or 2014.
Okay.
I got it at one of those shows, one of those years.
Okay. So here's a question for you, Nick. Okay, what band or singer would you refuse to go and see, even if someone gave you free tickets?
The Lumineers.
The Lumineers?
Yep.
Why?
Because the lead singer's a dick.
Do you know that? Do you know?
I have a story.
You have a story? Okay, tell
I have a
us.
story. Okay. I can't remember if I shared this one before or not.
Why
Okay.
the lead? I don't think you've ever told us
No,
why
no,
the
I
lead
think I
singer of the
remember
Lumineers is
Okay.
a dick.
So I was filming a festival in Toronto, 2013.
Okay.
The Lumineers. It was 2013. The Lumineers were the headliners that year of a big outdoor festival kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I was asked by my boss that day, the operations manager, and he's like, "Hey, the Lumineers are going to go do an interview with the one DJ.
Yeah.
Don't go film the other bands. I want you to go film this interview."
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a pretty big honor, because like I filmed other interviews past years. So I went to the radio truck,
And they're a pretty big band.
and this is when like "Hey Ho" came out.
So
and,
they're huge.
Hey
Oh.
Ho.
Yeah.
You know that one.
Have you guys
know
ever
that-
heard the Ramones? Nope, never have.
Yeah, no,
Never
hey.
have. Nope.
Ho! Let's go!
Doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, never heard.
I
of them.
have that album on vinyl, an original pressing of that Ramones album, just so you know.
Okay, so you went
I gotta
to
go.
film the interview.
Steel match vinyl. Yeah, so I go to the radio truck, and there was like a double-decker bus kind of thing with like an open patio on the roof.
Okay.
And the DJ's sitting there with his laptop, and I introduced myself, and he's like, "Okay, cool. Like they should be here in like 5 minutes."
Okay.
So we're waiting. And we're waiting. And like, you know, it's a great view from up there. You can see the whole crowd, you see the stage. Band of Horses, they started playing. And I got to
How do they hold their instruments?
With their hooves.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
horseshoes, okay? That's why they have those. And so, like, we're waiting.
Instead of roadies, they have stable boys.
Jockeys.
Yeah, squires.
Just jockeys running around.
Yeah, go back here.
Two of them have to carry an amp because they're so little. And so anyway, yeah. So we're waiting for the Sale of the Lumineers to come on out, and before we know it, it's like he's supposed to be here a half hour ago,
Oh no.
and it starts to rain,
Oh gee.
and like luckily we're covered, but I'm like, oh man, like I wish I could be filming that band right now,
Yeah.
but I'm just here waiting
Yeah.
and waiting, and like 50 minutes pass. And he eventually shows up.
Just the singer, just the lead singer.
Just the singer and the manager.
Oh.
Not sure if it was like a tour manager or some other manager. And they're like, hey, we're here for the interview. So the DJ's like, okay, cool, just give me a couple minutes just to get levels and everything.
Yeah.
So the singer fucking puts his headphones on and he kind of just sits there for a second. He leans over to his manager, says something in her ear. And then she like nods her head in agreement.
Yeah.
And then he takes the headphones off, puts them back on the stand, gets up, and then the manager goes over to the DJ and is just like, hey, he doesn't want to do the interview anymore. He doesn't want to ruin his voice.
Oh my
before
god,
they
you
go on
want to
stage.
talk? You
Yeah.
You can't just talk for 5 minutes?
And so we're like, oh.
Hey ho,
okay.
let's go.
And so yeah, after making us almost wait an hour,
Wow, what a dick.
he just said no to do this interview. And so, so ever since then, I've been like, hate this band.
Fuck the Lumineers.
Fuck the Lumineers.
What
You
he
heard
actually-
it here first on Bobchat.
What he actually said to his manager, he leaned over and he's like, listen, I've got a giant pile of Coke in my room. I'd like to go do that instead of this. And then the manager was just like,
Well, the talent knows what the talent wants.
yeah.
Or is this
The
like,
nose knows.
hey, I heard there's a band of horses on stage.
Hey, you ever
The
seen
jockeys are really tiny. I kind of want to go watch.
you ever seen a tiny little jockey shovel cocaine into a horse's nose? The horse's noses are
Sugar
huge.
cubes. Cocaine cubes.
Coke cubes.
Here you go, Buttercup.
The last time I was at, this is one of the only times I felt bad for I feel bad for famous people all the time, but I felt bad for Machine Gun Kelly.
Why?
Okay, so I went to the Rock the Park that he played at.
Oh, okay, yeah.
18?
Yeah,
I think so,
I went with
2018.
Gavin.
So
so
for
it's the Shinedown and Five Finger Death Punch?
Five Finger Death Punch.
okay,
Machine
so
Gun Kelly.
quickly for our listeners that aren't from London, Ontario.
Oh, right.
Just so there's more people than just us here. So Rock the Park is an annual charity benefit concert.
5 day. They've got a country night, a rock night,
that
a
we
rap
have
night.
at Harris Park here in London, Ontario, and it's actually
Pretty wild time.
I saw Steve Miller Band there. I saw Tragically Hip there. The Doobie Brothers. It's a great
Yeah,
time.
when they played classic rock.
Yeah. When
When
they
they
used
rocked,
to.
when they used to rock the park.
Yeah. Now it's let's hee haw the park, y'all.
Now, a friend of Nick and I's got these tickets for me. One
To go to
one and
MGK?
only Mr. DJ Alpha.
What up, DJ?
Who's
Alpha?
DJ Alpha?
Dave.
I want to
His name
meet.
is
He
Dave.
likes going by DJ Alpha.
I want to meet.
Oh, sorry, DJ Alpha.
Yeah.
I want to meet DJ Alpha.
Okay, he's
He's a
like
great guy.
He's
Will he
super
come
You
on
can
the-
listen to him on Rhythm and Love.
Will he come on the show?
I don't know if he would or not.
I don't know if he would.
He's got kind of like a he's like the number one wedding photographer or wedding
Wow.
number one wedding
Suck a
DJ,
Fedra!
number one wedding DJ in Southwestern Ontario. Like he's been voted
He's won a
Canada
lot of
wide.
shit.
Like he's won a lot of shit.
So what,
And he DJs between all the sets at all the Rock the Parks.
Okay, so what happened with MGK?
Okay, so I got my tickets from the first time I ever felt fucking cooler in my life is walking up to roll call and be like, I believe there's a couple of VIP tickets for me.
My name is Matt
My name is
Henderson.
Matt. They're from DJ Alpha. And she goes back and she pulls out and it says DJ Alpha on one side and Matt on the other side and slides them across to me. And I just like look around. I'm like, yeah.
Right?
Like, just keep
It's
on
such a
going.
good
It's such a
feeling.
good feeling.
anybody see that?
Did you guys see that I just got VIP tickets from DJ Alpha? And everybody's like, who the fuck is DJ Alpha?
Yeah. We're here for Five Finger Death Punch.
We're here for Five Finger Death
If
Punch.
they don't know him now,
Blade Blue. Whatever the song is.
it's black on
Black on blue.
black on red. Anyways, I don't know.
So we go and we watch MG. We will go and we get we're in the VIP section, so we're right up front of the stage.
Yeah.
But there's a little section there where all the little Band-Aids quote go back to put a penis in their mouth and come back out. So I'm standing there with Gavin, and first all of his stage players all come out and they're just standing around me.
yeah.
Oh, this is kind of cool. And they're watching the show. And they're they got this big bottle of alcohol and they keep kneeling down behind
Was
me.
it Patron?
I don't know what it was.
Sipping Patron.
But they keep all of them keep taking turns kneeling down behind me and chugging out of this bottle. And I keep looking back at them and they're and I'm like, cool, whatever, use me as your shield, I don't care. And then I see MGK come out of that little area and he's just trying to watch the band. But then there was 3 or 4 of these
Just
hardcore fanboys that are
swarmed him.
just going up to him and be like, hey man, hey man, hey man. So I make my way over.
My bouncer my bouncer instincts kicked in.
I
got you.
I'm this far away from them.
Hey,
And
Carlson.
I'm just like some guys are coming up.
Do you want me to bounce these guys off a couple tables for you, MGK?
He's getting visibly pissed off, and I can see him. He's just like, guys, I just want to watch the fucking show. I just want to watch who's on stage right now. So this one guy was relentless and would not take a hint, and I was like, dude, listen, he just wants to watch the fucking show. Fuck off. And the guy looks at me and then turns around and walks away, and the MGK is like,
What? MGK gave you a head nod?
and then fucking keeps, and then he like stood out there for like 5 more minutes, and then he just went back inside.
You should have been like, yo, bring me back there, bro. Yo,
I'll bounce for you,
can
bro.
you call Netflix? I'd be great in a couple of movies.
I know I don't have tits or an ass, and I probably won't put your penis in my mouth, but I'd like to go backstage. You should have, like, honestly, dude, you could literally count the girls going back. Like, this girl.
Do you
this
think
girl
there was a
walks
bunch of
up-
drugs back there as well?
For sure there was.
Okay, speaking of drugs, smoke brisket, not meth. That's all I'm gonna say.
That has to be a Bob shirt.
Yeah, smoke brisket, not meth.
Well, no, you could, like, so you see these girls walking up, and they're all, like, this one girl walked up, and she was, like, barely wearing clothes at all.
It's an MGK concert. Hello.
Okay, well, then she's got her hair all done, her makeup all done. She goes
Oh,
back.
I did my hair and makeup, but I just forgot to put a top on.
Basically. Well, she goes backstage and she comes back like 15 minutes later. Her hair's a mess. Her fucking eyeliner's running. And all I can think is that if the music was muted for 5 seconds, all you'd be able to hear was gong, gong, gong. Just the way eyeliner just running down her face.
I love you, MGK. Are we gonna hang out? No, get the fuck out of my tent.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
See,
amazing.
what I don't get is why didn't he just watch it side stage?
Because the way the VIP was set up, side stage was like a fucking angle. It'd be like trying to watch the flat screen TV if it was turned more this way.
Oh, okay.
So he
Okay.
stepped out so he could actually look, but your side stage, there was 6 to 8 feet between the stage and the fence, and if you're on this side of the fence, you're basically looking at this wall. So he stepped out because he wanted to see.
Hey Matt. Okay, so what band or artist would you refuse to go and see, even if you were given free tickets?
I was given free tickets, and I went and saw Machine Gun Kelly.
So if
What I would refuse to see if they were like,
yes,
these are free,
Yeah.
you can go and see this band.
yeah, or artist.
Or artist. I mean, free concert tickets are free concert tickets. I would go just for the experience, but pretty much anything country.
Oh, okay.
Not a
See,
country fan.
For me, any mumble rap, I'm out. I'm sorry. I
Went and saw. I paid to see Post Malone. People say that he's mumble rap. I don't think he
I don't
is.
think Post Malone's mumble rap though. I mean, Nick, what do you think? Do you want to weigh in on that whole Post Malone mumble rap?
I've been popping pills, smoking pills, and I feel just like a rock star.
Okay.
I mean,
Don't do more than 15 seconds, or it's or it's copyright.
I just have to do it. I just have to do it in a different tune.
then it's a parody.
Then it's a parody and it's comedy.
I like Posty. I would see Posty.
I'm going full Freddie Mercury for the rest of the show, guys. Here we go.
Do you want me to hook the mic back up for you?
Oh no, I'm good.
Stand by for technical difficulties. And we're back.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had to share this with you guys real quick. Sorry, before you go on about how awesome Post Malone is.
No, I want to move on to the next topic.
Just got a message
okay.
from my wife.
What'd your wife say?
She's at home taking care of my son. A lot of people don't know this.
Is she wearing the number one dad shirt right now?
No, but she has.
I got like number 3.
She has a shirt from when Ethan used to play soccer that says Southwest London Soccer Mom, and she bought one, and his mother hated it. Just everybody who's referenced. My wife is not my son's mother. Just so you know.
She was like, I'm his mom, not you.
She was gonna get it altered to say
She's her
stepmom.
Yeah, she's a stepmom.
Yeah.
Who cares? Let her wear the shirt.
This was before we were good. We're good now.
You're
We're
good.
now.
Okay, there
Everybody's
was
good
some
now.
beef before.
So she just messaged Communal Family, which is a group chat that we have, and said, Ethan just picked up my makeup sponge and asked me if it was a butt plug. So that's how my Friday night is going. First of all,
why does your son know what
why
a
does
butt...
my 13-year-old son know what a fucking butt
Dude,
plug is?
it's the internet. It's wrecking kids.
Too much time with Uncle Nick. That's
I
what it
went,
is.
so I,
Is that what happens at your house? All right, I'm not coming over to play board games anymore. No thing. No,
why we
this,
call it, so why Nick's nickname is Uncle Touchy.
you have to. You,
I am not
Is
Uncle
he
Touchy.
Uncle Touchy?
I am not Uncle Touchy.
Is he Uncle Touchy?
No.
Is that, so I'm gonna go over to Nick's house to play a board game, and he'll be like, "No, you have to put the butt plug into play." I'm like, "This has nothing to do with the game."
It's
Trust
how
me,
you
it has
roll the
everything
dice.
to do with the game. Oh, you got it. You got any combination of number. You're gonna have to put the butt plug in.
You got a yes. You got a yes.
If you roll between a 1 and a 6.
Okay, here's a good question. Okay, if you guys seen Toy Story? Have you seen Toy Story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why was that not in the top 50?
Oh,
Might I
on the
add.
bracket list? Okay, listen here, Disney Plus. Just chill out for a minute. Fuck. Nick's like, I love anything. Okay,
Nick
so
probably paid $30 to see Mulan.
yeah,
I did not.
Did you
Neither
rent
did
You
I.
rented Mulan?
If I'm gonna pay $30 for something, I'm gonna own it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna legally download it.
or I'm gonna have a copy of it.
Okay, so if you were, Woody has like the pull string on his back. Okay, so if you were to have a pull string on your back, what would your catchphrase be? It's a tough one, right? Mine would be, "It's Bobchat, baby." Maybe not that. I don't know why I did that voice. I have no idea. I've been drinking.
Ho! It's Bobchat. Ho!
No, I think mine would be.
There's a joint in my boot.
I was doing Mickey, but that was a pretty good one.
Yeah, that was a good one. I think mine would be. Just I don't know. Yeah, let's get high. I don't know.
You'd pull the
Smoke brisket, not meth.
Yeah, smoke. Way to bring it full circle. Yeah, smoke brisket, not meth, kids. Ha ha. Okay, what do you guys got? If you had a pull,
I have no idea.
if you had a pull string on your back,
I don't
Well-
think I have a catchphrase.
what would it be though? If
You want to play video games, Matt?
Yeah.
That'd be my catchphrase.
No, yeah, you gaming? You gaming? You even game, bro?
Okay, what do you got to pick something? Pick something.
You just pull. You'd pull my. You know what my catchphrase?
So-
my catchphrase wouldn't be a catchphrase.
Okay, what would it be?
It would be. You'd pull my pull tab, and then a big cloud of vape would come out of my mouth.
Oh, you just changed. Okay, all right. You know what? We're gonna go to the judges panel on that. Yeah,
I allow.
acceptable,
Allow.
acceptable answer. Acceptable answer. Nick, what about you? What do you? What?
Seth Rogen's laugh.
Oh,
Out of your mouth?
oh, that's the best. Okay, we're gonna post a photo of Nick laughing just for context for all the Bobchat fans, and we're gonna make a video of
Please.
we're gonna make a video of dubbing Seth Rogen's laugh over Nick's face.
Yeah. Or just look at a picture of my face and listen to the laugh.
Yeah, there's a CD that has 10 hours of it.
People
on
are
there.
People are lazy. We need to. We got to put
do it for the people.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
do
but
it.
when you get a big enough fan base, they will literally do anything you ask them to do.
Yeah, rip us apart. Just tell us how much.
I want fan art. I
Tell-
want people to start doing fan art.
Yeah, can you guys paint us like a
Yeah.
French girl?
Paint me like one of your French girls.
Yeah. Why isn't Titanic on the top 50 movie bracket?
Because fucking there wasn't enough room on that goddamn door for Leo.
Apparently, there wasn't enough room on that list for him. He didn't win. Okay,
did
so
Lord of the
here's another question that might be a little bit difficult. Okay, so pull string it apart. Okay, you walk into a room like WWE. John's like John Cena, ba-da-ba-ba-da, right? Okay, so yeah, Matt, we do this every time. Okay, so you walk into a room. Every time you walk into a room, your theme song plays. What is your theme song? I'm trying to get more. I want to do some music questions this time because I knew Nick was coming over. I know he's a music aficionado. I want to.
You should see his fucking basement.
I know. Is it crazy? Is it all like records?
It's all like it's movie and music memorabilia.
Can
posters
I
and everything.
come over, please?
Yeah, totally.
Play with his awesome dog.
I'm not putting the butt plug in though. I told you 3 times. I'm not putting
Our
the butt.
knocker on the door is just a butt plug.
Yeah, we used to have a dildo.
It's been bronze.
What?
So it knocks hard.
Yeah, why are all the door handles dildos? What the fuck, man? Okay, so yeah, so you walk in every time you walk in a room, your theme song plays. What is your theme song?
Oh, fuck.
It's announcing your arrival. You want people to know you're here.
I want a heady riff.
Yeah, where's my
Heady-
phone? I can
Heady riff. No more than 15 seconds. That's the rule,
I
right?
know.
Are you sitting on your phone?
I probably am.
Yeah, check it. Oh no, that's just the butt plug.
Found it.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me? Do you want?
I got mine right now. I'm
Okay,
gonna play just a couple seconds of it.
Yeah,
and
so
see if
don't
anybody
wreck
can
it,
tell
don't
what
wreck it.
is.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay, stop. That's enough. We don't want to. We're gonna get copyright. You don't want to push it.
That was 98 Quiet Bitter Beings by CKY, and I just love the opening riff.
Is
of
that-
that.
So good.
Is that? Oh, here comes Matt. Okay, what do you,
It would either be that or like one of like hymns, really fucking like Razor Blade Romance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you know what? Oh,
I can see you rocking some him.
I fucking love him all day long.
Can I
That's
see
what that
your phone?
tattoo on my arm is.
I didn't find a song for me.
Oh, do you want to use Spotify because it's better than Apple Music?
No, I just can't find my phone. So yeah, I'll save.
I'm torn between two songs for me, but I think this is the winner. I'm just gonna play a little bit. Tell me if you know what song this is. Wait, can we play more, or do you think it'll be copyright?
I think 15 seconds is your limit.
I thought it was 30.
Maybe it is 30 seconds.
No, it's not going to be that. If you know what that is, add us. Great song. What do you... Yeah, no, I think I'm going to do Boys Back in Town by Thin Lizzy. Right?
Solid.
Heavy riff.
Solid.
Yeah.
Heavy riff. Great fucking song.
Yep.
Great fucking song. Nick, what do you got?
Close your eyes and count to fuck.
Is that what you tell all the guys? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna play just the intro for it.
Okay, close your eyes and count to fuck. I've never heard
Yeah.
this.
All right, hold on.
Okay. Oh. Oh, fuck yeah. That's fucking heavy.
Yeah,
That's good. I like
Oh,
that.
Nick's on his way, guys. All right, so
So you
let's...
hear Zach De La Rocha just saying that, and then just as the door opens, like
Yeah.
as I'm approaching the room, you hear Zach, and then as the beat drops, it's when the door
Yeah.
opens.
Slam! You kick it open every time. Why are you always kicking doors open? It goes with the song, guys.
And that is by Run the Jewels, if anyone's wondering.
Yeah, I love Run the
Yeah.
Jewels. So yeah, Bobchat Nation, Bobchat fans, the 5 people that are probably listening to this, let us know, what would your theme song be, and also, or what would your pull string catchphrase be if you had one on your
Or
back?
what would you pick our theme song to be? Like,
that's a
what do
good-
you think that Bob's theme song should
Oh.
I'm a bitch, I'm a lover,
be? Child, I'm a mother.
I feel like Matt's would be like, if you want to be my love.
No, when I found out I was going to be a dad, my phone, like, remember when you could make songs?
Was it Old Man by Neil Young?
No, it was I like it when you call me Big Papa.
Yeah, it was. Fuck, yeah. Yo,
So
what up, Big Papa?
anytime she called me, that was my song on my phone.
My current ringtone is the Jurassic Park theme, and it's always great because like I just let that whole phone ring.
Mine is mine's a go. Hey, call me, Nick. Bob, call me.
Go, Matt.
All right, hold on. I'm going to call you.
Let me get my ringtone up.
What's your
Calling-
ringtone, Bob?
Just
Don't say
it's
default.
It's basic, yeah. Oh, I'm such a basic bitch. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
So excited for
All right,
this.
I'm gonna be calling Matt. This is happening live,
This is
guys.
nerd. This is hard nerd. If anybody I'm not gonna tell you what it is, and if anybody
I know what
can
it
get
is.
it,
If anyone gets this, they win a free Bobchat swag.
yeah, 100%. Don't say what it is then. Just wait, it gets good.
Next doing finger pianos.
It's the best part.
Okay, is this from a video game?
No, it's
we're
not
not
a
gonna
video
say-
game. We're
we
not gonna
can't
say
say
what
what
it
it
is.
is.
I'll tell you after the show.
Okay.
I want, if anyone, without fucking Shazamming or looking shit up,
No Shazam!
I want this to come off the dome of a fellow hardcore nerd.
I feel like if Laura or Gavin listen to this episode,
Oh, 100%.
they will get it.
110%. They would 100% get it. Sandra knows already because she knows how much of a hardcore nerd I am.
You made reference to it in the bracket episode.
Yeah, I have no idea what it was. I'm excited.
Oh, shit. Tell me later. I forgot.
Okay, well, we'll have to re-listen.
I say so many funny things.
So now Nick's you saying that you have a lot of like movie memorabilia and stuff at your house?
Like movie posters.
Okay, here's a question for you. If you could have any one item, it could be fictional item, it could be a non-fictional item from a movie or a book, what would you choose to have?
I already know what my answer is.
No, go ahead and tell us then. If you're Mr. Quick Shot over here, what do you got?
I would have a DeLorean modeled straight out of Back to the Future, working order.
yeah.
One that lets you time travel.
No, just need to know time travel.
you-
I mean, if I was gonna go for a time travel,
No,
device,
it's
I would
out.
go
It's
with...
out of the movie, so you would have it would be a fully functional time
Okay,
traveling
perfect.
DeLorean.
Then if that's the case, I
Yeah.
want.
Oh man, I just changed my answer then.
I want a TARDIS.
a TARDIS.
TARDIS.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Hint.
Yep.
Okay.
A little time and relative dimension in space, in case anybody's wondering what TARDIS stands for.
Okay.
Talk nerdy anymore.
Yeah, ooh, I love it.
Talk nerdy to me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I was gonna say Christian Bale's Batmobile, the Bat Tumbler.
The
Oh,
Tumbler.
that Tumblr.
But if
Also-
it's actually functioning, I would feel like I would hit the wrong button. Before I know it, I'm on a cycle. Oh shit!
Where did London go?
Yeah, there's that too.
I wasn't trying to ride a motorcycle. What happened?
I don't even have my M.
Oh my god.
Okay, if I can.
It could be from a show as well, a TV show as well.
And it functions as it does on that show.
Yeah, so whatever
Michael
item.
Schofield's fucking body tattoo.
Oh my god.
You can get out of prison at all.
Yeah, so you pick one item, and Bobchat Nation, tell us what you would pick as well too. We want to know. We know you're nerds. You listen to Bobchat. I talk about Lord of the Rings so much. People gotta know. They gotta be nerds.
Do you want the ring or do you want the sword?
No, it corrupts people. Why would you assume I want something from Lord of the Rings? You think I want the ring? It's one ring to rule them all. It corrupts you. I'm not strong enough to handle that.
He doesn't have that kind of willpower.
Yeah, I can barely go. I can't even sit down without having a beer.
Have
It's
you
like,
seen the?
how did this beer get in my hand? I don't know.
Have you seen the robot chicken? With
Lord of the Rings. I'm watching it later. So let us know, what would you guys pick from a movie or TV show fully functional? So Matt's going with the DeLorean or his whatever your law.
called a TARDIS.
A TARDIS. Okay, that's fair. Nick, what do you got?
I'm gonna stick with the Bat Tumbler.
The Bat Tumbler.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will also let you know that Nick rocks the Bat Tumbler in Rocket League when we're playing it online.
Oh shit! Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
And I'm super jealous of that.
I think for me, I don't even know. I don't know what I would want. I think I would want a lightsaber.
That'd be good.
Yeah, right. A lightsaber.
I feel like I would chop a limb off there.
Oh, I would definitely hurt
Yeah,
myself.
you're like, hey, check out this cool
Does
trick.
it hurt?
No, you'd be like, hey, check out this cool lightsaber trick, and I'm decapitating myself. Yeah. Hey, so I think a lightsaber would be cool,
Or some sort of like a wand.
or a blaster.
Or I mean,
A blaster would be cool. I mean, I already have guns.
I want shit.
I want a laser gun.
I mean, you can buy a railgun.
Yeah.
It's essentially a laser gun.
Uh,
Sped up by magnets.
Yeah. The Earth's gravitational pull, wind drag, latitude, longitude.
That's why the world is flat. It's flatter.
Oh, yeah. Let us know. Do you guys think the Earth is flat? We're here at Bombchat. We're asking the tough questions. We're getting the real answer.
Do you think the world is flat? And please, if you do, unfollow.
Yeah.
Unsubscribe. Don't listen to.
And also, do you think it's okay?
Flatten the curve.
Do you think
Flatten
it's
the
okay to ask your friends to put butt plugs in?
for games.
Just for a game.
Just for funsies.
For the game, guys.
For the games.
Okay, so that's pretty good. We got a time traveling device. We got a Batmobile.
Actually, both of mine were time traveling
yeah,
devices.
and
So
a lightsaber. Look at us. We could all team up.
we could fuck shit up.
We could
See,
travel.
the TARDIS is bigger on the inside than it is on the outside, so Nick could park
Yeah.
his Batmobile in my TARDIS.
Yeah, so we could travel and we could.
Hey Nick. Hey Nick. Nick.
That's not
Look at me
sexual.
one second.
Park my
Look at me.
tumbler in your TARDIS.
Look at me 1 second. Look at me 1 second.
In the eyes.
Silent. Dead in the eyes.
Yeah. Oh, this is so. It's getting
Sweet.
intense.
Hey Nick. Yeah, man. You park your tumbler.
Park my TARDIS.
Can I bring my lightsaber?
I got all flustered.
Hold on.
Can I bring my lightsaber? I promise I won't decapitate you guys.
I'm more if you're parking your lightsaber in my TARDIS. I'm more worried about the internal damages.
Oh God.
Park my tumbler in your TARDIS so hard.
Oh fuck.
What's that fucking? There's that.
Oh yeah.
Is it a no? It's a fucking. I think it's a TikTok where it's like, you got that man pussy, don't you?
What?
Oh yeah. It stings.
Okay, thanks for coming.
Good. You haven't seen that?
No, thanks.
That's the 36-year-old on
I'm sorry.
TikTok.
I'm sorry. Is that on TikTok or Grinder? We're not.
Both.
Yeah.
Plot twist.
Whoa! You really threw a butt plug into that one, huh? What are we gonna call this episode? Butt plugs? Oh, Tumblr in my TARDIS. Okay, here's another good question. Okay,
Go.
All right. If you could actually sell your soul to the devil, what would you sell it for? Unlimited TARDISes in your tumblers? Tumblers in your TARDIS? Yeah. So if you could sell your soul to the devil, what would you actually sell it for?
Immortality.
Immortality?
He can have my soul. He
Yeah,
just never
but-
get my form.
Yeah, but you got to remember though, you make a deal with the devil. There's a time limit on that. You can't just say, "Oh, I want to be immortal forever." There's certain rules. It's like the genie in the lamp. There's certain rules.
Like, do you keep aging for immortality? Like, are you eventually be the world's oldest person?
Or you're just gonna say the same you are now. So what? You're just gonna be a soulless vessel?
I don't know.
Well, I feel like that's kind of a cop-out answer. What are you listening to?
I'm trying to find the. You got a tight little man.
Okay.
So I can show you that it's a
we
real
know what
thing.
Matt would sell his soul for.
Okay, so what would you say if you could sell your soul to the
It
devil?
would be immortality, but I would want to be as I am.
Okay, as you
Forever.
are? Forever? Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
And now I understand people are going to be like, but you have to watch everybody you love die. Yeah, but like a generation or two, and I won't give a shit about that. Like, sorry, I love everybody.
Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to get rid of that number one dad t-shirt.
I'll be the number one dad for
Forever.
everybody. You know how many kids I would have?
What if,
set up fucking franchises left, right, and center?
You'd be like what if God came down one day and said, it's pronounced Jod, and then just left?
I would then look at him and I'd say, what if Jod was one of us?
I would
just I don't know. I'm not going to, yeah.
I would sell my
Amazing.
soul to the devil to be like, can we just call him God? Like, does it have to be John?
Yeah, it's not cool.
Have to be Jod.
But that's what you're going to sell your soul for? That's why? There's so many other things you could get.
I don't know, man. Like,
Oh, come on. What about unlimited dew?
no.
All bottles, chilled. So,
Nick, he's like, the devil's like, you can take my soul, but you gotta fill my rider, buddy.
yeah.
You gotta
a
fill my
rider.
rider.
So
I got
Nick,
a rider for this episode.
Yeah, so Nick and Matt were coming over, and I said, I was like, do you guys want me to get you snacks? I'll get some drinks, whatever. So, you know.
And we don't smoke weed.
Yeah,
No.
so, yeah.
Neither
so
one of us smoke
So
weed.
I can't give them weed, right? So we obviously have lots of weed and beer, but they're not really big drinkers or smokers. So I was like, well, what, I want to make you guys comfortable.
Just so everyone knows, Bob
And then-
pressured Matt into having a
Oh, he drank half a beer.
No, I drank the whole thing. It's done.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
But anyway, so
He asked me and then told me I was taking it. He
Take
was like,
the
"Do you want a beer? Have a beer." And he just pushed it into my hand.
Yeah. Oh, you touched it. It's yours now.
Yeah, this is your property.
But then I said, yeah, like, what do you guys want me to get to make you feel comfortable? And Nick's like, I need a Mountain Dew, chilled bottle, and I made it happen.
Did I say chilled?
You
Yeah, I
did.
believe
You
you
did.
said
Did I
chilled.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're a prima donna. Of course it needs to be
I'm
chilled.
sorry.
And then I was like, "Well, if Nick gets a rider, I want a coconut berry Red Bull."
You know, I already got that shit on lock.
I did.
It's like beer, coconut Red Bull, sometimes water for me.
It's like
I parked
mostly
here.
water for me.
I parked here. I sent my manager in just to make sure there was a Mountain Dew.
Yeah, and
And
then
then I came in.
yeah, I'm not gonna do the pre-interview. I'm gonna save my voice for the show.
Yeah.
You
I
know
got a lot of coke to
you
finish
know-
before I go on stage.
You know, you know what I would,
cube.
you know what I would sell my soul to the devil for? Unlimited beer and weed. Is that a cop out?
I feel like that's a cop out.
Because I spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money, though. I think all the money I would save.
Or you could just smoke less weed and drink less beer.
I'm not a crazy person.
Bob's like, I worked 13 hours on Wednesday.
Yeah, it's called Hump Day for a reason.
That day really fucked me.
It did.
Bob had to work 13 hours and leave me stranded at work.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, so Matt calls me and he says, yeah, he's like, do you mind if you drive me to work? I know it's a big deal.
Well, no,
but-"
no.
And I'm
The
like-
way I asked him, I was like, hey, what time do you have to work in the morning?
Like, you fucking know when
And
I
he
work.
was like, gotta be there for 7. I was like, okay. Hey, do you maybe want to take a different way to work? And do you maybe want to drop me off at my work on your way to work?
I was like, I could probably do that
I
for
could
you.
probably do that for you.
And,
And then he was like, as he lets me out of the car, he's like, you know what? Let me know what time you're going to be done at, and maybe I'll drive you home too. And I was like, that would be awesome. You could drive me home.
This is how we talk now.
This is awesome. And then Bob calls me like 3:30. I'm done. I'm done at I'm done at that time.
You said you were done later.
Yeah, I was staying because I didn't want to make you leave. I didn't want if you had shit to do, I was gonna let you stay. So I was just doing busy work.
I did
on my
not
desk.
want to be at work for 13 hours. I swear to God.
I know you didn't want to. So he's like, "Oh, sorry, man. I can't drive you home." I'm like, "Oh no, it's no big deal. No big deal. I'm fine. But then I really had to go, so I sounded short on the phone, and I was like, I had to go by, and then I hung up, and then
I felt bad.
and then I messaged Nick.
Yeah, hold on.
And I was like, "Hey, dude, you working late today?" And then he's like, "Define late." And I'm like, "What time are you working till?" He's like, "Oh, it's probably gonna be like 4:35." And I was like, "Oh, well, fuck, that's too late." So then, totally random, happening is my like childhood best friend Devin.
What? Devin? Shout out to Devin.
Messaged me. Funny thing is, his dad used to be a supervisor at my work, like way back in the day. Like I remember him coming home from work when I was a kid.
What?
At the place that I work at now.
Wow.
So he messaged me and was asking me about marijuana and if I still did it.
Give him my number.
Not for that.
This guy.
Oh, I know a lot. I know a lot about it. I know a lot about it.
Oh, okay. I got
I don't.
you.
What do you mean? For that.
There's
I don't know what
stores.
you're
There's
talking-
stores.
Yeah, that's how we do it. Legal. Thanks, government.
Yep.
I retract that statement. Fuck the government. I'm a libertarian. Fuck the feds.
Okay. So he messaged me.
Party was sponsored by the Liberal Party. But now
No, it's not. And then he was asking about a bunch of stuff, and then I was like, yeah, maybe I can hang out later this week. He wanted me to come over and see his new place and everything. I haven't seen this guy in like 5 years. And then he was like, well, I could drive you home. And I was like, oh, dude, you live on this side of the city. That's really out of your way. He's like, it's okay. My wife said I'm allowed. And I was like, all right. So he picked me up.
Nice.
Yeah,
Cool,
and he drove me
awesome.
across the city, and
And I
And
did.
he's the
Also
drummer for
gave-
which other 90s Canadian band?
also gave me marijuana.
I actually, it was really funny, Nick, about that whole dropping Matt off at work thing, and for the listeners as well too. So in case you don't know how Canada works, for a lot of people that listen outside of the country, it gets dark and in winter time. It's basically you'll wake up, it's dark, you go to work, you come home, it's dark.
Yeah.
It's like
if your office doesn't have a window, you don't see sunlight that day.
yeah, pretty much. Like we're like what 7-8 hours of sunlight a day. It's pretty terrible. And so I dropped Matt off at like 6:30 in the morning. It's pitch black, and he gets out of my car. He's like, "All right, man, thanks for the ride.
Good night.
Have a great night."
And then I closed the door and I was walking away like I didn't say it. And then Bob rolls out the window. He's like, "You have a good night too." You fucking dick. You couldn't
So
just
Bob
let
saw
that
the
one.
opportunity.
You couldn't
He
just
took
let
it.
that one
Oh,
roll
of
off.
course. And then like you could see the guy. There's like a security guy in the booth, like the toll booth, like into the where the draw thing is. And he's like looking at us. So he's like, "Okay, just move your fucking car."
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Get out of here.
The security guard has seen me pick up Matt from work
Multiple times.
multiple times, drive Matt to work once or twice, I think.
Yeah, you've driven me to work
Accurate?
once or twice.
Wow, you're so lucky to
And
have
then-
us.
He's
And then-
it's even fucking like yes, it was great that you left a little bit early and drove me. Nick drives from fucking Huron and Clark
Oh, that's nice.
to this side of the city, back to that side of the city.
Well, obviously, we know who the better friend is. Wow, Bob, way to live right down the street from me. Fuck you.
Yeah, if only we could have gotten on the same shift when we were working together, right?
Yeah.
But like that security guy's also seen me show up for dinner with my wife
Yep.
because my wife currently works at AccuRide with
Oh,
Matt.
yeah.
And like it's like 8 o'clock and 8:30, almost 8:30. The security guard sees no one.
Yeah.
And then this red Volkswagen Golf peels into the parking lot.
There's probably like 10 cars at that time of night.
Yeah.
Probably like 10, 15 cars in the parking lot.
Yeah. Oh,
and
she
I
worked night
I
shift?
immediately park. Yeah,
Yeah,
that week she was on
afternoons.
Oh, okay. Afternoons, yeah.
I park in the visitor parking. And I just sit there, and I see him just staring at me.
His name is Alan.
Don't tell me his name. So now I'm gonna be like, "Hi, Alan."
Yeah,
He's
no,
like,
no.
How do you know me?
No, don't tell him the name. It's the illusion of like the.
Yeah, but the thing is,
hey, Alan.
The best part about you not the best part about you not coming to pick me up is that Alan actually listens to Bobchat.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
Are you fucking serious?
I'm serious.
Alan.
I was
What's
walking.
up, bro?
Now Bob's
I
like,
was walking.
Let's mention Alan.
I was walking out of work one day.
How do you know he listens to Bobchat?
This is how I know.
Okay, sorry, Tom.
I was
I'm
walking.
so excited.
I was walking out of work one day, and he's a younger guy, super cool guy, and I'm like, "All right, Alan, have a good night." He's like, "You too." Try not to break any Ouija boards on your way home.
Oh, because you. Oh, yeah. Cause
Haunted tacos.
What? No.
And I
way.
turned around. I turned around and I was like, "How the fuck do you know that story?" And he's like, "I listened to Bobchat."
How does Alan know about Bobchat?
I've told him about. I've told the security guards that I'm on a podcast.
Oh, so he actually listened.
He actually listened to it.
Okay,
So
well, guess
I
what?
was super like, Bob's gonna come, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Alan, this is Bob of Bobchat," but then you never came.
Oh, fuck. That sucks. Well, you know what?
Way to work hard, Bob.
Yeah.
Way to put in those 13-hour days.
Yeah, way to make overtime, you bitch. All right, well, listen. Listener,
the pandemic,
listener,
too.
listener of the episode is now security guard Alan. Shout out to you, my man. Thank you for listening.
Shout out to whoever was supposed to be. You'll be next one.
Who was this supposed to be?
I didn't have one.
Oh, you didn't
thanks.
have one. Okay.
Fuck everybody.
It's Alan because he listens.
It's always been Alan.
Thanks.
It's been always Alan. We planned it this whole time.
That's the episode. Always Alan.
Always Alan all the time. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Genius.
We've been planning this for like over the last whole
Always
year.
Alan
We've been
all
planning
the
this for a whole year since we started Bobchat. I said, Matt, we're gonna start the podcast. You're gonna get Alan to listen, and then eventually we're gonna drop that he's the listener.
A year and a half later, we are going to drop that he's a listener of
It
the
finally
episode.
came to fruition. Thanks,
Honestly,
Alan. I have no idea who Alan is, but he sounds dope.
all Alan all the time.
Yeah.
Episode 22, all Alan all the time.
It's gonna make no sense till the end of the
It
episode.
doesn't even matter.
All Alan all the time, or we'll just call it Alan. Episode 20, Alan.
Alan.
Steve.
So shout out to the listener who's probably just trying to watch TV right now.
Yeah.
We're up here going, Alan.
Yeah, she hates us. Here's a fun game. Next time you go to the grocery store, every time the cashier rings one of your items through, just moan a little bit louder. It's like beep, beep, beep,
You know, the whole there's
Do it at self checkout.
oh, you just yeah. Next one. I want to practice this at a restaurant one time. You know,
can we all go together?
No, this is something different. Okay, so I heard this. I can't remember where I heard this, but the law of diminishing returns only use it with thank yous.
What does that mean?
So like
Elaborate.
So like every time somebody comes back, that you get less and less excited about them being there.
Oh, at a restaurant.
At a restaurant. So like,
So
basically,
telling me that-
your server comes the first time. And they're like, hey, how are you? Oh, my God, so good. How are you? This is amazing. Thank you for being here.
Yeah,
they ask
yeah.
what you want. And then by the end of the restaurant, they come up and they're like, how is everything? And you're like, ugh, you again?
What?
But, like, you got to get there progressively. Like
Yeah.
you start off super into it.
Oh.
Like, how's your meal going? Oh,
my
super
God.
good, super good, super good. And then, like, they come back again. You're like, they're like, can I get you anything? You're like, no. We're fine.
The bill.
Yeah, just leave
And
us.
then, like,
Leave
at
us.
the very end, when they're, like, asking you, like, can I get you guys anything else? Do you want the bill? Yeah, it's about time! Like, just fucking go from
Yeah.
one to the other.
Yeah,
I've
100 to 0 real quick.
Oh, yeah. 100 to 0. Yeah, I like that.
Like, I've always wanted to go to a restaurant and, like, pretend I was gonna meet someone there. Like, a blind date.
I got
Don't ever order.
No, it's
Just
just
water.
Like, I'll come up with 2 waters. They're on their way.
They're on their way. They'll be here
And then
soon.
just see how long I can get away with it.
Oh, sir, are you gonna order some food? I'm just waiting for my date to come.
Yeah, she said she was on her way.
Do it at
Can we
fucking Olive Garden.
we'll-
See how long you get away
See
with
how many
those free
soups-
fucking bed steaks and salad.
Yes.
I'm
This
still
man
waiting.
ate 4 containers of bread.
Actually, I don't think she's coming anymore. I'm just gonna go. Thanks.
Could
sir.
I just get the bill? All you had was breadsticks, so we're good then. Those are free. I don't see anywhere that it says with purchase.
Oh, dude. Fuck. Have you guys ever been
You
to?
have to go to the States to do that. Like,
Yeah.
No, we could go. There's OG.
Let's go to
They're not
Kelsey's.
an OG.
We'll go to Kelsey's.
Not in Ontario.
No, where do they give free breadsticks? There's a
Free-
lot of
at Olive Garden.
not
They're
in,
the only breadsticks you want.
You don't want
Like,
free bread. You don't want the crunchy. You remember when tables used to just have breadsticks on it?
Yeah, thanks a
Like,
lot,
they were just
coronavirus.
No, like this is like. I'm talking
I
like
know.
in the 90s.
Or like how Jackasses have like the barrel of peanuts.
Not anymore.
Jackass. Or
just
Jack
like,
Astor.
Jack Astors.
yeah.
Okay.
You just have like a little pile.
I was like, I've seen Jackass. Hi, welcome to Jackass. This is bowl of peanuts.
This guy's allergic to peanuts. We're gonna throw him in a bowl of peanuts.
Yeah. Hey, man. 2020 is basically
peanut allergy.
No. We're all Phil trying to take a shit in 2020's Bam Margera.
Yeah,
Like,
2020 2020, the safe word for 2020 is Worcestershire sauce, but nobody can fucking say it right.
Dude, 2020 has been rough, man, and I like it rough. Like I was ready to use a safe word in February. Like, fuck
Before
me.
we shut down.
Fuck
Yeah, 2020.
before we shut down.
2020 just going at Bob, and he's like, Worcestershire, Worcestershire, and then he's like, no, didn't say it right.
Remember in Eurotrip? Flugenhagen.
Flugenhagen.
You know what 2020 really is, though? 2020 is when you mix up your fucking Cards Against Humanity and tarot cards together. It's like, I really fucked up.
Your tarot?
Yeah, so if you, 2020 is mixing up a deck of Cards Against Humanity and tarot cards. You're like, what do we got here? Oh, great.
Black Death.
Yeah, for Black Death and Harry Potter Literotica. Awesome.
Harry Potter literati. It's out there. Trust me. I don't even need to look it up.
Yeah, Google that.
Google
that
Harry
one,
Potter.
Matt. What if our planet is just another planet's hell? Right?
Probably are.
Wow.
Right? It's getting dark.
And it's all contained on a cat's.
Thank God we have Alan. He's our number one listener. This one's for you, Alan. We're gonna
he's gonna fucking love it.
we're literally
so
gonna call the episode Alan. Alan time.
Alan time.
Alan in time.
Oh God, so good.
Should we call it that or Alan 2020?
No, I like Allentine.
Alan time?
Or Allenween on Halloween.
Let's call it Alan time.
Alan.
I still like all Allen all the time.
All Alan all the time.
Hey, TT.
All Alan all the time?
Yeah. All Alan.
People are gonna be like, this makes no sense.
They don't need to know.
No, everyone knows an Allen.
Yeah.
Everybody knows on Alan.
Here's another really funny thing I wanted to say quickly. If you think about it, if two pregnant women get into a fist fight, it's basically like two babies fighting in mechs.
It's like Gun and Wing, yeah.
It's like God, no way. Okay, well, listen, we like to leave them laughing. So listen, guys, thanks a lot for coming over. I really appreciate
for having
it.
us.
Yeah, it's all Alan all the time, baby. It's Bobchat, baby. So Matt, where can they find us?
They can find us on all of the places where people post pictures about what they have eaten recently.
Okay, well, that's
Instagram.
I guess, yeah.
Facebook. YouTube's.
Yeah, we are on YouTube. We have the Bobchat Podcast Network. We have a lot of great shows coming out. We're going to probably be filming some other stuff hopefully soon. And, yeah, we got a cooking show. We're on...
Stay tuned for the What About Bob...
that's a great... Tell them all about that. That's a great idea.
The What About Bob podcast where I sit down one-on-one with Delissa, the one and only girlfriend of Bob. And we discuss how the intricacies that is Bob.
And actually, just one more thing before I finish shouting us out. I wanted to... I remember what I was going to say. We were talking about Olive Garden. And you're talking about how you're being like really nice to people and then you get progressively meaner to them.
Law of diminishing returns.
Have you guys ever been to the KFC Taco Bell on Wonderland?
No.
There's a KFC Taco Bell combo on Wonderland Road in London here. And the one guy is like super enthusiastic, dude.
He is.
Like you roll up and he's like, what does he say? He's like, welcome to KFC Taco Bell. What can I get for you today? And I'm like, yeah, I'll get like the number 7. He's like, all right, what do you want to wash down with that? And I'm like, do you got Baja Blast? He's like, Baja Blast, you know I do.
What?
Yeah, like you know I do.
I'm stopping there on my way home.
Dude, okay,
Like,
so
that
what
is
I want to do,
Worth
Nick.
it.
No, what I want to do is I want to get you riding shotgun, bring your camera, and we're gonna go through the drive-through, and we're gonna try to be more enthusiastic than he is. And I feel like people that enthusiastic, they get like he'll get threatened and challenged. He'll be like,
he'll feed off of it.
yeah, so that's what I mean.
Get more enthusiastic.
That's what I'm saying. He'll be like, I gotta be more enthusiastic than this guy.
Yeah.
He'll be like, welcome to KFC Taco Bell. I'll be like, well, thank you so much for having me, bro. Like,
Can't wait to get some down on some of your awesome finger foods.
I know you got that Baja Blast, yo.
Can you imagine? He just throws the drink.
Yeah, he's like, I'm the guy that.
Listen here, motherfucker. That's my thing.
Yeah, so wouldn't that be awesome? Do you want to do that?
100%.
Are we? And like I don't know what day he's there, but we'll have to just like who?
That's what
Oh no, we gotta
Looks
go
like
to.
we're gonna eat a lot of Taco Bell and KFC.
Hey, all right.
Shucks.
Conversation the other day with my friend. Taco Bell's is a cleanse.
Yeah.
It gets all the toxins out.
Yeah,
Like-
pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I'm gonna shit for the next 2 days, and it's
Yeah,
gonna be great.
Everything gets
Yeah,
out.
but
Everyone's
I
talking
don't
about
like
detox bass. Like, I just eat a party pack. You're good to go.
You know what you really need? You just need to get that stuff that they give you before you go and get a colonoscopy.
Like an enema? Is that what you're
No, they give you
Of the
before
state?
you go to before a
Oh,
colonoscopy.
yeah.
They give you like
a chalk?
drink,
Like it's like chalk. Yeah.
but it fucking cleans you out.
Have you had to go for one?
I
Matt?
haven't, but I have a bunch of people that are friends of mine that have, and it's not enjoyable.
Hold on. We can't put the Baja Blasting in. What if he hears this episode?
No, he's not. You think the
What if
over?
his name is Alan?
What if his name is Alan?
Yeah, you think the over enthusiastic KFC guy is gonna be like, listen to Bobchat? He might.
You made him sound like a stoner.
Yeah.
He probably does.
But he's just it's like he loves his job. He's so excited. He's like, you asked for Bob Blast, like I'm like, yeah, Bob Blast, like you know
You know what we should do is get like 5 people involved, and we all
Go-
just circle the drive-thru one behind each other, and we just one up ourselves.
Do you
as
think?
we
Do you
go.
think? Yeah. Do you think his enthusiasm can last?
I don't know.
Like, no, that's what we'll do. Well, the first guy
Order
will.
like one thing at a time.
Yeah, and the first one will start off like very monotone, like, yes, hello, I would like a number 7. And then the next person will be like, hey, yeah, I want a number 7. Third guy, whoa, I want a number 7. And then just gets more over time. And what if his name's Alan? Boom, Inception. Full circle, baby. Even though we didn't talk about that this episode. That's from the last
Make the list.
episode. All right, so yeah, guys, thanks.
Made the list.
Thanks again for listening.
end of the list.
Oh Jesus! Sorry. Listen to the bracket episode. It's dope. You probably have by now if you're listening. If you listen to this fucking crazy shit, stupid show we call Bobchat, you love it. You love it, Alan. But yeah, thanks for listening, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys for stopping by. Yeah, of course, man. I love you guys coming over. It's awesome. Good times. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and
do we do
YouTube.
Twitter yet?
No, I was turned off of Twitter by a good friend of ours, Jay Fenning, who is the host of the Hard Parking Podcast. Had me on as a guest on his show, actually, which is awesome. Apparently, Twitter sucks. But actually, currently, and probably by the time this episode comes out, we're going to be on Amazon Music. So that's exciting. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, pretty much anywhere you find your favorite podcasts. So if you guys have any questions, comments, reviews, if you want to weigh in on any of this stuff, Alan, let us know. You know how to get at us. Shoot us a like. And hey, baby, it's Bobchat, and it's all Alan all the time. So thanks, guys. Appreciate you coming over.
Bye, Alan.
Bye, Alan. Bye. And also bye, everyone else. We appreciate you listening. And
But mostly Alan.
yeah. We did this all for you, Alan. And everybody else. Thanks, guys. It's Bobchat, baby.